Hi, Kim Morrison here, creative director and founder of 28. Well, this week I come to you live from my car. Amazing where you capture moments, isn't it? But my beautiful daughter has just gone into one of her biggest ballet dance exams of her life. And I am sitting here waiting for her, thinking of her after a massive weekend of being down in Melbourne at the Wellness Summit, where we had nearly 700 delegates sitting in the audience with about 10 of us speaking. Podcasters United were there from the Wellness Couch, and we had amazing trade stall holders. We had all sorts of incredible people. But I thought I'd share with you this week just a couple of the take-homes that I got. You know, I realized that one of the most important things when we're on a wellness journey is that we actually look at a really big thing, and that is biohacking. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for your husband or your children or your wife or your friends. So the one big take home I got is that constantly learn, constantly be proud of biohacking, and constantly find ways in which you can work your own body's needs according to what you can do, what you can spend, what you can achieve, and what is absolutely feasible for you in your life and your family. The other big take home I got was that it's awesome to keep educating yourself. Never ever stop learning. You know, if I was you, I would be downloading, going to the podcasts on the Wellness Couch. And if you've never heard of a podcast before, then go to iTunes, look up health podcasts, and you will see a plethora of unbelievable topics, information, speakers, incredible shows that are there for the taking, that are absolutely free. You know, it's times like this, sitting in a car, that I listen to podcasts or watch people walk past me. Oh, this is hilarious doing these weekly shows with you. Anyway, it is also one of the most amazing ways to find out information for free, but hear from experts on any topic that you have that you would love to find out more about. And the one thing I took from that is the amount of people that spent their own time researching. You know, a humble, beautiful mum that had developed her own culture because of her child's needs sometimes is one of the best researchers of all to have all the information. Don't think just because someone has a qualification that they're necessarily going to be the best person to talk to. Of course, don't discount it. But also I would say look up people, look for tribes of people on the same path as you so that you can get the information and see what sits in here. What is the right thing for you and what feels right with your knowledge, your skills, and where you're at right here and now. So those two big take-homes for me, let alone the number of people that came up to me and said how much they loved 28. They loved using the oils. They were so excited about how they were working in their life. I had one mum share with me that she's been on this organic path for the last couple of years, a real path of health and nutrition and wellness. And what was so adorable is that she turned around and she said one day she decided for her 3 teenage sons that she would go and buy them all meat pies. She'd done enough of the organic stuff. She thought maybe she wasn't the right one for these people, you know, for her children to constantly be ramming organic and natural down their throats. So she thought, stuff it, I'll go and buy them a meat pie. Well, she took these meat pies back to the boys that were all working, doing something for her and her husband and family. And she took them in there, and the oldest boy turned around and said, no, I'm not eating that, Mum. You can try ramming your organic stuff down my throat all you want. It tastes bad. It tastes different. It's not for me. I'm not going to eat your pies. And she just looked at me. She said, I couldn't win. So I just smiled at him and I said, all very good and well, my darling. You just eat what you need to eat. So you see, sometimes us becoming evangelical can have detrimental effects. Maybe. I did say to her, I reckon one day he'll come back and ask her, were those pies really organic? I just thought it was gorgeous that it doesn't matter how hard us mummies try, no matter what we give, it doesn't matter what we do, there's always going to be someone who challenges us. So on that note, this week I ask you this. Do what feels right for you. Do the best and utmost you can for you. And by doing all of that in the right way, no matter how many people are up against it with you, It means then you're going to be the best example of you and the best version of you. And ultimately, at the end of the day, that's all God, source, universe, whatever that spiritual faith connection it is that you have, whatever that greater part of you believes in, that's the part that truly matters. After listening to Wayne Dyer speaking on Monday as well, I've had a massive weekend. After listening to him speak and sit there talking without ego, without any sense of what's right or wrong, just doing and being the best we can, ultimately I truly agree with him. That's all we can really do. So I hope you enjoyed this week's beautiful blog post all about self-care from one of my gorgeous health and lifestyle educator graduates. Hope you love the recipe. I want to hear feedback on that one. And I really hope you enjoy our amazing, beautiful oil of the week, which today I have chosen Focus and Clarity because that's the one my beautiful daughter asked for to go into her exam. I've got it all over me thinking of her being focused, clear, and giving it her absolute best. On that note, take care, be kind, and I look forward to seeing you next week.